Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday morning and I feel blessed. And I'm so thankful for this opportunity to be here today. Yesterday, I spent pretty much all day recording gameplay. I recorded 4 episodes for my gaming channel. I got 1 episode edited yesterday, and then I got another episode edited today. I made an amazing dinner last night. It turned out great. Here's a couple of photos of it. And it tasted so amazing. I was so thankful, and I had so much gratitude for being able to cook that meal last night in the oven and the stove. It felt really good to be able to cook again. It felt really good to cook again. But today, this morning, I'm getting ready to head out to church to go for the service, for the sermon. I hope it's a good one, and I hope I can learn something from it today. And then after that, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do because I've only focused from 5:30 to now, which is about 10 o'clock, and got things accomplished. Also got all my dinner dishes from last night cleaned up, and yeah, I'm looking forward to taking on this day. Another wonderful day of work in the books, guys. We went back to a place where we were working the end of a couple weeks ago, not last week, the end of the week before, and we built a chicken fence out of cage wire, and we went back to that place and cut down about, I think it was 11 trees that we ended up cutting down and cutting down, and I think we're gonna be going back tomorrow to cut up some more, but we also have a privacy fence that we have to tear down, and we're gonna start building a fresh, clean, brand new privacy fence. I'm definitely looking forward to that because I've not done privacy fence in a long time. But yeah, guys, I'm doing really well. I know it's been a couple of days. I've been busy. I've been working on recording gameplay, editing those recordings, and of course working on going live streaming for my gaming channel on Twitch. If you guys want to check that out, you're welcome to. It's at 7Krays1. That is the number 7 KRAYS1. The number 1. And I'm so thankful for all this opportunity that God's given me, the blessings He's bestowed upon me, this apartment, the ability to wake up and work, the ability to work even though my boss, my normal boss, is not, working every day necessarily. I was still able to pick up work Friday, and now, it's about 2:30 right now, and I just made it back from work. Like I said, cutting down a bunch of trees today. The boss treated us to lunch. We had a burger. That's all we got, which I'm completely fine with that, and I had a sweet tea with it. Now I'm back. I'm gonna go get me a shower, get freshened up. I gotta get on my computer and do some work. I wanna get some more editing done for my gaming channel, and also look into some effects that I'm, wanting to play around with for editing into my videos. So I'm gonna get that done, guys. Good morning, guys. I have to admit something. I did not end up getting any editing done on the computer the other day. I ended up cooking up a bunch of food and eating it all, and then I got really sleepy. Definitely not sleepy like I'm trying to get some sleep, but sleepy in the sense of I got super lazy. And I ended up stumbling upon a series that I used to watch years ago. And I think about it, and I have thought about it so many different times throughout the years since I've watched it, and I've looked for it several different times as well. If you guys know what it is, uh, if you guys enjoy it, let me know in the comments below. But it's about 4,400 people disappearing over a period of time, starting with a little girl, and then they all show up at the exact same time in a ball of light. The 4,400 people end up having abilities. Guys, let me know if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's been a couple of days since I've done any recording, any editing or any work other than working with the boss man, because I kind of got in my own head about some stuff, and I'm allowing the TV to take control of my focus, like take my focus away from other things that I've been wanting to do and feel like I should be doing. But also at the same time, I've enjoyed it because it's been so long since I've watched a TV series. And so I'm struggling with it a little bit, but on the other hand, I kind of just let it happen, because even though it puts me further behind with like my editing and recording and doing my chores around the room here, it's still very nice to allow that to take place. I'm gonna run through this series. I think I'm already on season 3, and there's only 4 seasons, so I'm gonna be able to run through them pretty quick. And if you guys don't know, you can find it on Tubi, which is TUBI. And you do have to create an account if I'm not mistaken, but not too difficult to do. But yeah, I haven't done any recording. I've been slacking on it. And I need to get my dishes here cleaned up. I need to get some laundry done today. I need to focus on some editing. I'm not mad at myself or anything like that. It's just sometimes you have to just step away. It's kind of like a mini vacation from the things you're focusing on and escape into a world that's not real. You guys, let me know if you can relate in the comments about that. But it is going on 7 a.m. I'm going to be getting picked up here at my apartment room. That's what I'm going to call it now, my apartment room, because that's all it is. It's just one room, right? Plus the bathroom. But yeah, guys, I'm going to finish getting myself together. I will catch up with you later. I've had a great day today. Only got 5 hours in today, though. It's kind of unfortunate. But I am back here in my room making up a couple of butterless grilled cheese. Also, I got a few pork chops here in the oven, slow cooking. Got my computer booting up. I'm gonna eat a little bit of grilled cheese, take a shower, get on the computer, do some of that computer work, and then munch on some pork chops. It is Wednesday. Like I mentioned this morning, I don't know if I'm going up to the Hope Center tonight or not. Depends on how much work I want to get done this evening. I am not working tomorrow, so tomorrow I'm going to be knocking out some laundry, because I have been putting it off for a little while. And with that being all day, having that freed up, I would also have time to work on the computer to do more stuff also. So I may end up just going up to the Hope Center for the service, the Bible study this evening. It's only from 6 p.m. to 7, so it's not really that much time out of my night. Like I said, I'm not working tomorrow. And I haven't talked to this other guy that I worked for previously, because I want to go ahead and take tomorrow off. I may as well enjoy it. Like I said, get some more computer work done. And yeah, enjoy my time, because I love having my time, guys. You know, you guys probably can relate to that, right? And For you married people out there or people that are in relationships and stuff, you guys probably feel that more than I do. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna eat on these grilled cheese. Definitely, I'll let them cool off a little bit though. I love this little cooker. I absolutely love it. Cooks both sides of the grilled cheese at the same time, so you don't have to wait near as long. But yeah, I'm gonna let those cool down. I'm gonna munch on those, take a shower, and get on with my night. We'll catch up with you guys later. It is Thursday evening, and like I said, I didn't go to work with the boss today. I spent all day working on the computer, editing a couple of videos, actually 3 videos, doing some research, and I learned that I lost a valuable document, so I had to get on the phone. Well, first I had to do some research and then get on the phone and set up an appointment to see if I can obtain that important document. It's a form of identification, and so I set up an appointment, but I'm not sure if I can attend it or not. I gotta talk to my boss or somebody else I know to see if I can get a ride. But yeah, I've been staying pretty busy today, and I just got done closing down the laptop. Made myself a modest dinner. It's cheesy rice and hamburger with a little bit of pepper in it over some crinkle French fries. So I'm gonna get into this, enjoy it, read a little bit of the Bible here. I got it open to 2 Kings 15, at the end of 15. I just opened it up and I'm gonna pick up reading it, just read up a little bit, see if I can pick up something off of it, see if God is gonna show me something through that while I'm eating. And also, the boss man got a hold of me a little bit earlier this afternoon, told me we aren't gonna be working again tomorrow. So I reached out to the guy I know and see if he's got any work he could use some help with. I told him I was available all day tomorrow, so I'm gonna see what God has in store for me for tomorrow. If he doesn't have me going to work tomorrow earning some real money, then I'll be here working on the computer, doing other things, trying to work on my stuff, outside of the main work. And also, I have to confess something. I never got any laundry done today. I spent all day on the computer working on stuff. I mean, in and out, and Saturday, I won't be working. Definitely won't be working Saturday. So I think I can dedicate that time to knock out 1 or 2 loads of laundry, depending on how I feel. But until then, I'm gonna work on this. It's a real modest dinner. There's enough for me to have a couple of bowls of it if I need to, but it's rice and hamburger, so I know it's gonna be filling. And it definitely needs a little bit more pepper, which again is the only seasoning I have. Maybe over time I'll start obtaining some more seasonings, but anyways, guys, that's gonna be enough for now. I'm gonna work on eating this, reading a little bit of 2 Kings, and pick back up tomorrow morning. Guys, it is Friday morning, right at 8 a.m. After the recording I did yesterday, I ended up live streaming for an hour for my gaming, and I live stream on Twitch. If you guys want to go check that out, it's at 7Krays1. That is the number 7 KRAYS, the number 1. My gaming channel for YouTube is simply 7Krays, but I think I made an account a long time ago on Twitch, and then I ended up just creating a new account, and I had to add the 1 to it. But yeah, guys, I am here sipping on some coffee. Great news. The Lord above seen fit for me to actually do some work today to make some money. because that guy I was mentioning before, he got a hold of me late last night, and I'm gonna meet up with him at 9 o'clock here. He's gonna pick me up, so I can do some work with him. Maybe do some painting, maybe do some remodeling. Who knows? I'm not sure. We don't really talk about it. I just ask him, hey, you need help? And if he needs help, I'm there to help him. And I'm excited because he said the last time that I worked with him, which was the first time, he said it worked out really well. He really enjoyed the work I did. And he was pretty excited by the end of the day. I put 8 hours in with him, and which is more hours I ever put in work for my main boss on a single day. So I'm gonna have to thank the Lord above for that, and also thank the Lord above for waking me up this morning, because I woke up at 6:30 this morning. I got a shower. The thing is, I did some trimming work, tree trimming, cutting trees and moving stuff around and up in the bush, and I think I got a hold of some poison ivy or something. I've been dealing with that for a little, couple of days. It really started showing up Wednesday, but I mean, other than that, I'm not doing too bad with it. It itches sometimes, but I've got cortisone 10 that I've been trying to put on it as I notice it's starting to itch, so it's not as bad. Plus, I took a steaming hot shower this morning to really dry out my skin. I know that's maybe not necessarily the best way to go about it, but I did, and it seemed to have helped for a little bit. And I'm looking forward to taking on this day. Like I said, it's Friday. It's Friday, guys. Good Friday, right? And any Friday is a good Friday. And we're coming into the weekend. So I hope you guys all have a great weekend planned. And if you guys are shutting a hermit, then I hope that your time indoors or whatever you're doing, your own thing, I hope you're doing well. And I pray for you all, because I think that's what God wants us to do. He doesn't really want us to pray for ourselves too much and pray for other men, other men over thyself, right? I'm not sure exactly how that goes, but, I was reading 2 Kings last night, and they were talking about the altar. 2 Kings 15, well, it was actually 16 to 17 is what I ended up reading. But it was talking about how, and I can't pronounce the names, but this guy from Jerusalem created an altar just like the altar that was made before. I didn't even comprehend it, but see, I was reading this Holy Bible, which is the New King James Version, and trying to comprehend it, and I wasn't able to really comprehend it. But I also have this Life Recovery Bible that puts it into layman's terms, pretty much. So I went to that same spot and I read on it, and I still didn't really get a full comprehension of it, but I saved the page so I can visit it later. And I don't know if God has a hidden message for me. You guys ever throw a dart at a map, just like a map of the world, and see if that's where you want to travel, or if you ever had that thought about doing that? Letting destiny or God guide your way. That's kind of what I was doing with the Bible, just opening up at whatever page came up. And yeah, I don't know if there's a hidden message in there for me or not, but I find it really hard for me to actually read the Bible. Although I do have the Bible on my phone, and I listen to the audio. I actually downloaded every single section of the Bible, of the King James Version, and I listen to that quite a bit, and then I also try to read through in that Life Recovery Bible to try to comprehend it a little better too. But I'm so glad that I have that Bible on my phone, because I can listen to it anywhere I go. And not only that, but I can listen to the New King James Version of it on my phone, because it's the only free audio version that I have. But then I can also switch to the KIV or NEV or whatever the other one is, and read along with that as I'm listening. So that's pretty awesome, I think. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you guys. And if it resonated with you at all, do me a favor, hit that like button. And also check out my links in my bio on YouTube here. You know, my Patreon, my Buy Me a Coffee, my Discord. I am really trying to get people engaged with that, and I want people that are like-minded people and real people like myself to come together more. And I'm really looking forward to growing that. So do me a favor, guys, share this video with somebody you think that might enjoy it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Daibosha.